Before I went to the US, everything I knew about America was from TV shows and music videos and documentaries. So a very skewed idea of what America was or is like. But then I went to school in Greenville, lived there for 4 years, and then I moved to Boston, where I was pretty much on my own. And in between, I've been to maybe 25 states. So I would say that I've experienced pretty much rural America, suburban America, and urban America. And it's nothing like what I saw in the videos and the documentaries. It's not as rich. I mean, it's the richest country in the world, but it's not like everybody is rich as I once thought. And it's not just white people and black people, like TV makes it seem like, you know. It's a very interesting place with some of the most interesting people I've ever met in my life. So I decided to go to school in the US for one main reason, which is that America has, without a doubt, the best universities in the world. And just the sheer investment in education alone in America made it an attractive place for me to study. And I think that from an early age, I told my parents that I wanted to go to school in America, and they kind of agreed with me. So they pushed me in that direction. I did a lot of my research at the American Embassy in Accra, and I knew that I wanted to go to a place that invests a lot of money in students, that doesn't have too big class sizes, and a place that was, I wanted to go outside Ghana so I could experience another side of the world, you know. And for me, it was always going to be America before I thought about going maybe somewhere else in Europe or something like that. America is a nice place to go to study for a bit, maybe to live for a little bit, but ultimately I think that everyone, every young Ghanaian should come back to settle in Ghana to help us to build our country, because if people keep going to the US, we're just going to keep contributing to American society and leave our society behind. So I think ultimately everyone should try to come back.
I don't have no problem with Americans. I don't have no problem at all with Yanks. They are very good people, and like I've said, in every country you got the bad notes and the good notes. The media people need to report the right thing, and most of them are being biased. Look at the harassment General Trump is going through. It's all about the media. They don't speak the right thing. So if I had the chance, or if you are American, you get there and you have a chance with any media man, you tell them that the right thing, the right reportage is always the best. I'd been to America when I was in the UK, 1971. I went to New York, spent about 1 month holiday because I was schooling. We have this school excursion to New York and the surrounding areas. And I've been to America 3 times, and the 4th time will be next year. And I love the place, I like it. Everybody who wants to travel out of his or her country has a mission. And most Ghanaians going out of the country is because of greener pastures. People don't know what it is. I tell people that you want to go to New York. The New Yorkers are sleeping on the street. People born there sleeping on the street. You ain't got no paper. Then you want to force, because of greener pasture, you get there and the law gets you, you turn around and say American government is bad. No, you didn't go by the procedure. So I ain't got no problem at all.
When I was young, whenever I thought about America, what I see is dollars or money. Growing up, I've gone to understand that the first thing that I think of America for me is education, because I see the best schools coming from America because of the people I relate to each and every year of my work. Since I'm a program officer, I get the chance to meet different schools, different people, and then I get to see they are very intelligent. In Africa or in Ghana, let me put it that way, we are seen most of the time covering ourselves, covering our body. But when it comes to Americans, they are free-spirited. They can wear anything at any time. And that is where, when you are walking by, when you are passing by, people will start looking at you. In Ghana, myself, if I'm seen wearing a short skirt or shorts, I may be frowned at. People may frown at me because thinking that I'm exposing part of my body. But when you go to America, people are seen dressed like in a shorts, a short skirt, and they are free to go. They don't have any problem. People don't see anything wrong with it. People have the notion that when they move to America, everything is going to be better. They think that America is a place of gold. When they get there, everything is okay. And so they do anything possible trying to get to America. But I feel that if you have a skill, since you have educated yourself in Ghana, and you have a skill, and you stay in your country and you help your country, we may get to we may be as good as America. But yet, people from Ghana want to move to America, make the place better. And then at the end of the day, they come back with nothing.
America is a nice place to go to study for a bit, maybe to live for a little bit, but ultimately I think that every young Ghanaian should come back to settle in Ghana to help us to build our country, because if people keep going to the US, we're just going to keep contributing to American society and leave our society behind. So I think ultimately everyone should try to come back.